Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. I remember, well, I didn't go to high school. My area was secondary school. But it, like, encompassed the years Americans do high school in, except also, like, an extra few, because you start when you're 11 and finish when you're 18. Young and unafraid. I know when I was in school, I was young and terrified of women and awkward. And I took a while to grow into myself, both physically and emotionally. Who am I? I am this dude who doesn't really have a face. Granted, yeah, I'm gonna be no face dude. He's just got eyes, he's got a friend on his shoulder there. Name, yellow, pronoun. Is there... Oh. I'm a bloke, right? But I'm gonna put they as my pronoun. Because gender doesn't fucking exist. And everyone should just be referred to as they. I'm gonna be Scrumble. Everyone looks over to Scrumble in class and thinks, wow, look at Scrumble, what a guy. We've got 6 weeks until Monster Prom. We've fantasized about our dream prom dates. I didn't have a date to prom in real life. My prom was, I didn't go to the first one when I was 16 because, like, what was the point? I was coming back after summer and everyone I gave a shit about would be there when I came back. When I was 18, I went to it. It was in a castle nearby. I almost knocked over a marble bust, and the security staff saw me almost knock over a marble bust. Legal drinking age in the UK is 18, of course. So I was fucking hammered for the majority of that evening. And being hammered in a castle, pretty nice. Drinks were not the cheapest. I missed the fireworks because of the amount I was drinking. I meant I really, really, really needed to piss. Then, upon stumbling out from there, I walk outside the toilet. It says the fireworks are starting. And so then I sort of stumble around, like, knock the corner of this pedestal, go, oh shit, it wobbles a bit. I look at him, and then he's just like, didn't fall over, it's fine, out you go. And then as soon as I exit the door, everyone else is coming in. They're like, yeah, those fireworks were great. And I'm just like, shit. Oh, she's wearing a crown. 19. Who the fuck is 19 in school? Cute as she was, genocide. Like, oh, that's not my kind of deal. Damien. Scott. He's probably a himbo, right? Yeah. Small brains, he's a himbo. Liam. Hipster vampire can fuck off.
Yay!
Polly guy. Party goat, there we go.
What?
Or... me... Look, right, my type is between these two here. Mean. Beautiful. Hard to impress. Fantastic. Although sense of business is disgusting. It had to be one of them, not the other potential players. That's lame. I've unlocked 6 new images in the gallery. Okay. Right. Smarts. 9? Creativity 4. What the fuck? That's pathetic. Oh god, this is... maybe actually... You know, other than the charm... this is now what accurately teenage me, except smart should be down, creativity should be up, charm should be down, and money should be down. We'll start in the auditorium here. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have demanded to give me a figurative blowjob. I was not expecting this much, sexual innuendo. Well, I'm not big enough to say it's not a child-friendly stream anyway, so we'll just roll with it. My performance is intense and inspiring, as always. Pretty bad in high school play standards, plus that's better. That's better. Creativity on the up. Polly and Liam. Which one's Polly again? Using your fake ID. Polly. We're all like 19. Believe Americans can't drink till they're 21. That's dumb. Real trouble begins when you get to the bar and Polly starts teasing Liam.
Lame.
That's not... I expected full voicing, but whatever. Oh my god, she's got like... That thigh gap's a bit... ridiculous. Why is she so sharp down there? Isn't she meant to be like a slime or something? Why is she so sharp if she's a slime? I'm telling you that I reject the ludic sexual paradigm underlying your... What I'm saying is that if you're really as cool as you act all the time, you should have no problem getting digits from that gender indeterminate locust swarm down at the end of the bar. Love good locust swarm. Of course I could, if I wanted to, but you see the key to my allure is that I don't want anything. Yeah, he's scared. Coating yourself in insect pheromones. Don't go after people, make people go after you. Yes. That's the way to do it. Well, my one relationship and, well, my first few relationships, first couple of relationships, I did fuck all. I just attracted people. And then continued to do so for the next few relationships, basically. I'm not good at making the first... I'm good at drawing people in. I'm not good at acting. Oh, maybe his boldness is low for a reason. Pull out the spray bottle of locust sex pheromones that you keep for just such occasions and spritz it all over your most intimate areas. The hot young locust swarm at the other end of the bar immediately takes notice. You talk all night about your hopes and dreams. It turns out the locust swarm wants to be a veterinarian. When you excuse yourself to go to the bathroom, Liam catches you by the arm. Here, not that I care or anything, but do you think you could loan me some of the locust sex pheromones? No reason. Looks like Liam's got a fetish. More charm for me, more smarts. Still, I am not feeding into Liam's... Nah, for my sex pheromones, Liam can fuck off.
Alright.
Right, okay, it's week 2 morning. A week is divided into morning, lunch, and afternoon. Who the fuck is that? Do I have to go... Who's that? Back to the bathrooms. Who's she?
Give me your money.
Oh, it's a shop. Can I ask her out? Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats. Shit that will lead into stupid new adventures. And some shit that might be much needed at then very specific moments. So take a look. Ooh. Oh, it's a tattoo. Murder your enemies. Street... you know, for good old... Oh, Bob Ross! I want Bob Ross. What event? Too poor for this. What's this? A gift that keeps on giving. It's free.
Thanks.
It's free. It's rocks. It's cool. Oh, fuck. It's killed all of my stats. Where's, let's hang out with these two again. I arrive at Polly and Vera's table to find them eating. Wait, both of them? Yes, I imagine. Oh, yum, yum, I sure do love food and eating. Look at this food go in me. Yes, this cavity... What's a sloppy Joe? Can someone knowledgeable in food culture tell me what a sloppy Joe actually is? Because I've got no idea what a sloppy Joe is. Find a well-dressed businessman sitting at the next table watching both women intently. Oh yeah, I know you like this, baby. My eating is realistic and erotic. Be cool, Polly. The man wants to pay us for eating in front of him, not screaming about eating. It's just not what eating is. I forget. While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches you and gives a small bow. Much obliged, friend, he says in a soft voice. Are these two fine ladies your friends? I must confess I've searched far and wide for a suitable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual fetish. Paying a student at a high school for monsters to eat food while I watch politely from a distance. The new, Tingler by world's greatest author, Chuck Tingle. Proves love. With its specific trot about paying two monsters at a high school to eat food while you politely watch from a distance. But I find myself unable to choose which of these two beauties to hire. The snake-headed one possesses a certain grace. Yeah, pay me, motherfucker. Pay me to do a thing I was going to do anyway. But the translucent one has such passion. I don't even want the money. This is just fucking weird and I love it. Which would be the wiser choice on the Gorgon? The Gorgon. Look at her legs. Not the hemorrhoids, the legs. The businessman strokes his chin and nods. You have a point, he says. The ghost only has one mouth. Also, food seems to go right through her. This Gorgon, meanwhile, has countless mouths. Such value. Value is right, pervo. 1,000 in cash, up front. You pay for all my meals and you gave me your pants. Holy shit, he's doing it! He's doing it! He's getting naked! Vera's able to convince the businessman to pay for a fancy dinner for you and her. It's a little creepy with him watching the two of you, but you get over it. Date already successfully done with my shite stats. Vera is gonna be right on it. Who's she? Let's hang out with this girl. Just starting when space untwists itself to reveal this is a bloke. Oh dear. Oh dear. There's items. Oh, the coal is useful for something. I guess if I can get rid of it at some point. Right, let's hang out with these two again. You take your seat and if you didn't know any better, you would say that it seems like Vera and Polly are almost more interested in their phones than they are in you. And you do know better, and you know that yes, that is exactly what's happening right now. It's nothing personal, Scrumble, it's just that Polly and I are very engrossed in texting our financial slave. Yeah, it's pretty hard to compete with some guy whose fetish is buying you anything you want. That's my fetish too. Not buying things for people, having people buy things for me. And remember, twitch.tv, you can help me with this fetish by subscribing with Twitch Prime. Or pressing the donate button. I will use it to buy a new microphone. One that isn't this, and that can pick me up from reasonable distances, and when I turn my head away. I'll also probably buy games and shit, because I've got a problem. Good thing he's rich enough to take care of both of us. You know what they say, true friendship is sharing secrets and financial slaves. Still, I do worry that this arrangement might not be sustainable. What happens if he runs out of money? Cash flow instantly stops. Besides being handed everything you want on platter. In this case, the platter is being an online money transferring platform. It's almost boring. Yeah, I get that. It's a little less boring when you're on as much acid as I am right now, though, but I see what you mean. If we could somehow turn this into a business venture, then maybe it would get interesting. And we could continue to profit even after he's gone broke from catering to our every whim. I mean, how interesting do you think business actually is? Since he's so obsessed with us, we should just tell him to do something totally insane and see if he does it. I don't know. A weirdo giving away his money and getting into hijinks is great and all, but I want to start making real money. And I think money and fine is all, but my favourite currency is chaos, and we are going with Polly. Seems like the ladies are at a very exciting crossroads. Maybe a random bystander can tell him to marry a llama. Yes. tell him to marry a llama. It's everything to me. I actually had a dream just like that one time, except it wasn't a llama, it was an alpaca, and it wasn't a wedding, it was a bar mitzvah. But other than that, it was exactly the same. Yeah, I don't think this is my scene. I'm going to go check on my illegal law firm. Catch you weirdos later. I'm texting the financial slave right now, telling him to marry a llama. Oh, he's already typing, let's see. Scrumble, you will never believe this. It turns out the financial slave has actually been talking to a llama for a few months now through a llama monster dating site. He says he's commitment phobe and never really defined the terms of his relationship with the llama, and he keeps introducing the llama as a friend, but he knows now it's because he's just scared of being hurt. He's taking this as a sure sign as it's time to be brave and commit to the llama, and they're headed to the city hall for the ceremony right now. Of course he says he'll have to take his leave of our group chat since his heart and wallet now belong to another, specifically a llama. Oh, isn't that the sweetest love story you ever heard? I'm so glad we got to make it happen together. It is the sweetest love story you've ever heard, or something. But hey, maybe you and Polly will end up having a love story of your own. The monster prom is beginning. Who will you ask to prom? So far, none of them. But let's try Polly.
It's Polly time.
Ask Polly to the prom.
All right.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Ooh, not a chance in the world, darling. Poor life choices is how I died. So now I can tell a poor afterlife choice when I see one. And boo, you're a big one.
No way, Boo.
Your needs, Prom. You focused on your career goal of becoming a renowned surgeon. You studied hard and passed all the tests. Unfortunately, no hospital wanted to hire you because it turns out that going to prom with a cool date is an essential requirement on a surgeon's resume. I've failed twice now. The lass I asked out on the last day of sixth form rejected me. Well, she did. She said, "Yeah, I'd like to go. Who else is coming?" And then I said, "Oh no, I meant a date," and she was like, "No thanks." And now Polly, the ghost girl with the ghost boobs, has rejected me too. Oh dear. Don't even dare to think the Monster Prom isn't important. This run, nothing good happened. Fuck me, there's a lot of content. 0 endings. What of those shrooms just kinked in? What about a quote? Salami. Scrumble. Best at high-fiving. And if you feel like you could be the best at high-fiving, why not comment and tell me exactly why? And if you liked this video, why not subscribe to get more every week? And if you liked it that much, check me out on twitch.tv/DocProfSmith, where you get the VODs for my streams of other things, the full stream, and on Mondays, Let's Plays. And of course, feel free to let me know what other games you'd like me to play. Ciao!